Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is another OSS duel being thrown down right here. I am your host, the Music Man 2, and right now we are seeing a Silfer challenge done by my bro, Jodashi. He is our challenger, and our proctor is Dummy4.4. Now this is a one-match, best win, 2 out of 3 duels, and this is going to be a crazy event right now. Let's go over the decks. Jodashi he's going to have a 40-card deck with no extra, and Dummy has something similar. He has a 40-card deck with 2 cards in his extra deck. So we'll see how this duel goes. Dummy will take the first move. And he's just going to end with a skilled Dark Magician. We'll speed this up for the folks at home. There we go. Jodashi puts down Heart of the Underdog. During your draw phase, when you draw a normal monster card, you can draw one more card by showing it to your opponent. And because he played a spell card with Skilled Dark Magician on the field, he got a spell counter. 3 more on his turn, he could bring out a Dark Magician. But even if he doesn't, Skilled Dark Magician is still a very strong monster. 1900 attack points, 1700 defense points. Regardless, we're going to have a really interesting scenario right here. I'm just thinking what kind of deck Jodashi will be using. Summons Luster Dragon. He looks like, yeah, he's just going to cancel each other out. Is that a good move? Well, we'll see how it goes. Jodashi leaves nothing else on the field except one face-down spell or trap, and Dummy's turn once again. Ooh. Maybe not no Dark Magician, but Jodashi just lost 1600 life points by Mirage Dragon. It's not the best in terms of attack, but it's a really great effect. Essentially, during your battle phase, your opponent cannot play any traps. No Magic Cylinder, no Mirror Force, nada. But we see Call of the Haunted being brought out, Luster Dragon style. So Luster Dragon is brought back out. He's a 4-type vanilla, and he's going to attack. Oh snap, we got Magical Hats. Magical Hats is not like the anime, but during your opponent's battle phase, you may choose 2 spell or trap cards from your deck and 1 monster in your main monster zone. Special summon them all into defense position. And now he can attack any single one. Now we were able to see it. Oh snap. It looks like he got the right one. Personally, we saw the ones that were special summoned, but looks like they were randomized. So we didn't even know. But good for Jodashi, he got it. And the tribute summon for Summon Skull at the very end. Dummy's turn. Dummy still has 8,000 life points, but maybe that will change. We'll see what happens. The cards that he decided to bring out were Light Force Sword and Shard of Greed. And Dummy will put 1 card face down and 1 monster face down. Jodashi's turn. He has 4 cards in his hand, and will use his Heart of the Underdog. Absolutely. He reveals Gemini Elf. Spellcaster, 1900 attack points. Fairly strong. But let's see what will happen right now. Summon Skull is on the field. Just one of the OGs right here in the Old School Society. Jodashi is a Silfer, while Dummy is one of our many moderators/proctors. Gemini Elf is summoned onto the field, and Dummy goes down to 6100. The card destroyed was Armed Dragon level 3. We'll reveal that for you guys. And Dummy's going to put down another face down. And he reveals Insect Knight to draw another card. Main phase 1 time. I wouldn't get too cocky with all the attack, with all the monsters on the field, as I know one thing in the Old School Society: stuff on the field does not stay on very often. But Baby Dragon is destroyed, summons Skull direct attacks, and so does Gemini Elf. 1700 life points are left for Dummy. Now I'm just curious what that face down is. Dummy puts down another monster in defense mode, and this will be the end of his turn. Jodashi draws. He's not using Heart of the Underdog. So, we'll see what happens now. Jodashi is at 6,400 life points, only has Luster Dragon in the grave right now, He's off to a very good start for his Slifer duels. Will we see him become Raw? Find out next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Z. JK. But this is what we're looking at. The main phase 1. He's going to play Ancient Rules. He's going to go all out here. Ancient Rules is a spell card that can special summon one normal type monster above 5 stars from your hand to the field. And looks like we have a Frozen on here. But we'll see what happens. What the decision will be. The reviewers are going up, and we'll see how that goes. And looks like we are going into a refresh. Alright, now we are swapping sides. This is again our first duel. Jodashi will start. Jodashi is on the top, while Dummy is on the bottom. And he ends with 2 normal monsters on the field. Force Raider, a 4-star Beast Warrior, and the strongest spellcaster in terms of attack and defense, Cosmo Queen. Alright. Dummy will bring out Skilled Dark Magician, and looks like he will cancel out Force Raider. Not much he really can do, but hey, there we go. Fisher to take out the Cosmo Queen. And 2 cards face down, that's a good sign, in terms of having defense. Let's see if Jodashi will be able to come back from that. And will we see anything in this end phase? I don't think so. We have some discussion in the comments. But for right now, Dummy is turn. 3 cards in his hand, 2 on the field. And Dummy will strike Jodashi with the first life points of the game, Divine Dragon Ragnarok. 4 stars. If fused with Lord of Dragons, you get a pretty alright fusion. Insect Knight will attack Divine Dragon Ragnarok, and Dummy will lose 400 life points. Main phase 1 time. Light Force Sword will be activated. We'll remove a card from the hand. Shard of Greed is on the field too. Oh snap. We have a banishing of 2 Chaos Sorcerer to take out Insect Knight. Dark Hole will take out Chaos. And will we be able to come back? Nope. End phase time. Dummy's turn. 1 Greed counter on Shard of Greed. He will summon Element Dragon. It's a really interesting dragon type. When there are other attributes on the field, fire and wind, he gets different abilities. If there's a fire monster on the field, like Mass Dragon, he gets to gain 500 attack. If it's a wind, he can attack twice in a row. But you never know. With the right material, Element Dragon could be really in good hands. But Shard of Greed will be drawing 2 cards, and we see a direct attack. Jodashi is down to 3,100, while Dummy is at 7,600. I believe this is the 3rd turn of Life Force Sword. Double Summon has been taken out. Element Dragon has been destroyed, and the Seal of Orichalcos is in play. Someone is losing a soul. Armed Dragon level 3 is on the field, direct attacking. This can be very dangerous, because if that Armed Dragon level 3 stays on the field on the next standby phase, it can bring out a level 5 Armed Dragon. You don't want to be around for that. The end phase time. Now Jodashi gets his card back, 3 cards in his hand. Question is, is he going to be able to use it? And end phase time. Dummy is going. Dummy's going to exchange level 3 for level 5. 2,400 attack points should be more than enough. The first game goes to Dummy4.4. And now we're going to go straight into game 2. I'm surprised there's not been a lot of sighting. But regardless, here we go. Dummy is on the bottom, Jodashi is on the top. We are rooting for Jodashi to win the next 2 games. And Dummy will be the first one to play. We have Skill Dark Magician, and Armed Dragon level 5. And Dark Magician will be added to the hand. Of course, with Pod Duality, you cannot special summon during this turn. Doesn't really matter, but Dummy puts a monster in face down defense, and 2 cards face down. Jodashi activates Dark Hole. Dark Bribe. He's going to Dark Bribe that. And a Regeki as well. And the card destroyed was Masked Dragon. Good thing he destroyed it by a card effect, then his effect won't activate. Jodashi puts down... Oh snap. Plays double summon. Here might be something. Force Raider is summoned. And Alien Shock Trooper. Direct attack. And Dummy loses 1900 right off the bat. Will he be able to repeat it with Alien Shock Trooper? We will just have to wait and see. I'm just not sure what I'm going to be looking at. But, is he going to do attack? Yes. Is he going to lose the same amount of life points? Here we go. 61,000 to... I'm really bad with math, so please come on. There we go. 4,200. He just lost 38,000 life points. He lost nearly half of his life points here. Will Dummy be able to come back and clinch game 1? We will just have to wait and see. He summons Armed Dragon level 3. He still has that face down. So I'm not sure what is going to happen. Jodashi brings down a 3rd monster, Archfiend Soldier. So battle phase time. Force Raider will attack Arm. Oh snap, here's that quaking Mirror Force. Now all of his monsters are practically sitting ducks. Arm 3 is exchanged for level 5. Armed Dragon level 5 is a 5-star dragon monster, and its essential ability is to send 1 monster card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy 1 face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field with an attack equal to or less than the attack of the sent monster. And of course, if it destroys a monster by battle, you can summon a level 7 monster. Armed Dragon destroys Archfiend Soldier. Element Dragon will attack and take out Force Raider. And special ability of Element Dragon, he will attack again, and he's going to destroy Alien Shock Trooper. That is how you use Element Dragon right there, ladies and gentlemen. Jodashi is at 8,000, and boom, Call of the Haunted. We have an opportunity here. Alien Shock Trooper is back on the field. Will we see a tribute? I don't know. But we'll see a face down. Alien Shock Trooper will attack Element Dragon. And Dummy is down to 3,800. At least he won't be able to destroy 2 monsters at the same time. Dummy's turn. 3 cards in his hand. Armed Dragon's ability will activate. He sends Dark Magician to the grave. He'll destroy Alien Shock Trooper. Battle phase time. He attacks the face down. And he destroys Insect Knight in defense mode. And then he does not use his ability to bring out level 7. Whether he has it in the deck or not, he chooses not to go on that. Which some people will say it's to an advantage, because though Armed Dragon level 7 is stronger in attack, it's a lot weaker in defense. Armed Dragon level 5 will attack directly, and so will Skilled. Jodashi down to 3,700. They are roughly back in style. They're roughly tied. And we see a card face down. Jodashi puts down 1 card face down. 2 cards face down, and when we see a monster face down. Nope, we see an end phase. Dummy4.4's turn. He has 2 cards in his hand, 2 monsters on the field, and a face down. This could be game right here. Dust Tornado. He destroys the center card. What could it be? And it's called the Haunted. That would have been a good card to keep. Alright, Armed Dragon level 5 attacks for 2400. And there it is. We have the end of the game. The winner is Dummy4.4. And Jodashi had a few close times where he could have gone game, but he lost right here. But this will not be the last time he will go for Raw, as we will be back with more videos, more challenges, and more dueling in that sweet, sweet old school style. Take care, guys.